Hi, I'm Larie, and welcome to your at-home glute, quad, and hamstring strength workout. What you need today, dumbbells, whatever you have, grab them. For resistance reference, I have a pair of 30, 20, 15-pound dumbbells. I will always tell you what weight selection I'm using. Just remember though, you and I are different, so you may need to go heavier than what I'm using in order to feel challenged, or you may need to go lighter in order to keep good form. Find a weight selection that feels challenging for you while maintaining good form throughout. You will also need a bench, workout bench, B-E-N-C-H. If you don't have this bench available, replace it with something of similar height. Chair, stool, ottoman, something like that would work perfectly. If it's pretty light though, you may want to have it up against a wall so it doesn't slide back on you. You can perform the majority of the exercises without the bench. Same exact movement pattern, same muscles are working, just a reduced and limited range of motion. You also need a mini band. It can be latex, it can be fabric. You can have both around. If it's a latex band, recommending medium to heavy because it is working lower body. Now, this is just going to depend on the brand. This is a light medium-ish band and it is going to work just fine. If you use a fabric band, just know that the range of motion may be limited at times, but this does work beautifully. And lastly, you will need a mat, definitely recommending some form of hydration around as well. Here's today's format. We have repeating supersets. We have 2 exercises at a time, 2 rounds per exercise. Round 1 will be 55 seconds per exercise. Round 2 will be 40 seconds per exercise. There's 10 seconds to transition in between exercises 1 and 2. And then in between rounds and before we get to a new superset, we have 20 seconds to recover and transition. Since round 2 is cut by 15 seconds, if you felt like you could have gotten 3 or more reps during round 1, aim to increase the resistance for round 2. For some of these supersets, we do perform unilateral supersets, meaning it's just one exercise. We have left side and then right side. I will always cue left side first. However, if you know that your right side is weaker, please perform that side first and then match it on the left. Always perform your weaker side first, then match it on the stronger side. If you have a weaker side, you may not. We have 7 total supersets today, and we begin with a very quick warm-up. 3 exercises, 30 seconds per exercise. So grab everything that you need and let's get to work. We begin our warm-up with a bodyweight hip flexion to internal rotation starting on the left. Knee comes up, internal rotation, back to center, and then back down. Control this movement, core stays tight. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Bring it up. Internal rotation, back to center, back down. If needed, you can use something with the right hand to help stabilize to keep that right hip in. Make sure that right hip doesn't sway out, core stays tight throughout. We'll switch to the other side in 3, 2, 1, ground with the left leg, right leg comes up, internal rotation, back down to center. You may find that one side has less or greater range of motion than the other. That's okay, we're just working on evening it out. This is just our warm-up. Next up, we have alternating external rotations with the hip in 3, 2, 1. Take it to the left, take it to the right. Just aim for a really big range of motion here. This is our final warm-up exercise. Here's our last 3, 2, 1, on to the workout. Go ahead, slide your band right above the knees. I'm using my heavy latex band. We begin with banded extra range of motion abductions starting on the left, quarter rep at the top. So your right leg is on bottom, left leg is on top. Slight internal rotation. Left foot is in front. We go in 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way up. Quarter rep at the top. Control it down. We're just getting a deeper stretch at the bottom by performing this exercise on the bench. If you don't have a bench, perform it on the mat. Range of motion will just be slightly limited. We should be feeling this in our left glute medius. Here's our last 3, 2, it's burning, 1. Go ahead, switch sides, switch it to the other side. Right side is next. Slight rotation inward, right foot goes forward. We go in 3, 2, 1. Drive it up, quarter rep at the top. Control it down, deep stretch. We're feeling this in the glute medius or the upper outer portion of the glute. Here's our last 3, 2, 1. Recover 20 seconds before we do that again, but we're cutting the time to 40 seconds per side. If you want to change out your band to something heavier, by all means do it. This is enough for me though. We start on the left, normal tempo, maintaining that deep stretch at the bottom, extra range of motion. We go in 3, 2, 1, normal tempo, but control it. Here's our last 3, 2, 1. On fire, switch sides. Right side is next. We have to match sides. Here we go. Normal tempo, extra range of motion in 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds. Here's our last 3, 2, 1. Wow, recover onto a brand new superset, starting with dumbbell banded hip thrust. So leave that band in place. You'll be placing the bottom of the shoulder blades on the bench. Grab a dumbbell. I'm using a 120-pound dumbbell. Quarter rep at the top. We'll drive up and out into the band in 3, 2, 1. Drive it up and out. Control it down. Stretch in the glutes, contract the glutes. So press out and up into the band. Now make sure your rib cage stays stacked over pelvis and we don't lose that core connection. We don't want to flare the rib cage and arch and flex the low back. So keep that low back still and think about making this movement from the hips. Here's our last. 3, 2, 1. Stand it on up. Next up, we have dumbbell calf raises, slow tempo. I am maintaining a 20-pound dumbbell, feet about hip distance apart. We go in 3, 2, 1. Drive it up, squeeze the calves, control it down. Bring it up, squeeze the calves, control it down. Here's our last. 3, 2, 1. Recover. We have 20 seconds before our second round, which is 40 seconds per exercise. If you want to challenge, switch that dumbbell out to something a little heavier. I'm using one 30-pound dumbbell. Normal tempo for our hip thrusts. We're driving up and out into the band at the top. We go in 3, 2, 1. Rep it out. 40 seconds. Here's our last. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. We have our calf raises next. I'm maintaining this 30-pound dumbbell. Normal tempo, but control it. In 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell calf raises. Here's our last. 3, 2, 1. Recover. Next up, we have dumbbell banded goblet squats, 1 2¼ rep. I will be using one 20-pound dumbbell. Leave the band put, feet about shoulder width apart, heels in, toes out slightly. Keep that spine nice and neutral. Anchor the dumbbell to the chest. We go in 3, 2, 1. Hinge at the knees and the hips, quarter rep at the bottom. Drive it up. So we're maintaining tension on the band throughout to make sure our knees don't cave inward. And we're really feeling this in the glutes and the quads. Core is active as well to help stabilize. Here's our last. 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell down. Next up, we have dumbbell straight leg RDLs. I'm using 15-pound dumbbells. We go in 3, 2, 1. Hips go back, so we're feeling it in the glutes, and then we're going a little bit further down to activate the hamstrings more, and then drive it up. Core stays tight. Hips go back, glutes, hamstrings, 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 and then drive it up. Slow eccentric. So take it down for 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. And on that 2 and 3 count, so right here and here, we're feeling it in the hamstrings, just getting a little bit more of a stretch. So I'm calling this straight leg RDLs, but as you can see, my knees have a slight bend in them, but not as much as a typical RDL. So just take this range of motion a little greater as much as you can without rounding the spine to bias the hamstrings. Here's our last 3, 2, 1, recover 20 seconds before we hit round 2, which will be our normal tempo round, 40 seconds per exercise, and we will be increasing the weight if we can. So I'm going to be using a 30-pound dumbbell for these dumbbell banded goblet squats. Get into position. We go in 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbell down. I'm switching this dumbbell out to 20-pound dumbbells for these straight leg RDLs. Bias the hamstrings. We go in 3, 2, 1. Normal but controlled tempo. Here's our last 3, 2, 1. Recover. New superset is next, and we have Bulgarian split squats with a dumbbell. I'm using 15-pound dumbbells. Left foot is forward, right foot goes on to your bench. You can plantar flex or dorsiflex. Do what feels good for you. I am plantar flexing here, just kind of letting it chill. All right, quarter rep at the bottom. Get set, and let's go. Take it down. Quarter rep. Left glute and quad drives you up. Core stays tight throughout to help stabilize the spine and the hips. Now, if you don't have that bench, you can always perform a dumbbell static or reverse lunge in place of this. Here's our last 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells down. Now switch feet. Right foot forward, left foot back. Right foot, right where the left foot once was. All right, we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Quarter rep at the bottom. Glutes and quads drive you up. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, for round 2, we're switching up the exercise slightly to reverse lunges. We're starting on the left side first. I will be using a pair of 20-pound dumbbells. Try not to push off with that back leg, so bias the front leg. Grab your dumbbells, normal tempo in 3, 2, 1. Right foot goes back, but we're driving up through the left quad and left glute. Here's our last 3, 2, 1, dumbbells down. We'll switch sides. Right side is next. We have to match. Go ahead, grab those dumbbells again. We go in 3, 2, 1, reverse lunges on the right. Here's our last 3, 2, 1, dumbbells down onto a new superset, starting with dumbbell single leg RDLs on the left with your back foot supported on the bench. So I'm using 15-pound dumbbells, left foot is stabilizing, right foot just rests gently on the bench. We're biasing the left hamstring and glute. We go in 3, 2, 1, slow tempo, and then drive it up. So this is a little shorter range of motion than our straight leg RDLs. We're taking it right around knee level. So once the hips stop going back, we stop going back, and then we drive it up. Really biasing the glutes and hitting the hamstrings here as well. Here's our last 3, 2, 1, dumbbells down, switch the feet, right foot forward, left foot back. Now we bias the right glute and hamstring, same weight. In 3, 2, 1, 55 seconds.
Without even speaking, my compass is off. Why did I choose you? I'm just too lost. I need to cut loose. I keep it in my head. I keep it locked away. My friends think that this is over. Guess it's the price I paid. Played with the enemy. Now I got you on my shoulders. Let go and let me love. Let me let go and let me.
Here's our last 3, 2, 1, recover. For our second round, we will perform a B stance RDL starting on the left. So about 80% of the weight will be in the left foot, kickstand the right foot, and about 20% of the weight will be in that foot. I'm using 20-pound dumbbells for this round. Normal but controlled tempo, same movement pattern. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
I was a mistake, but I can't move on with something in these days. Let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love again. Let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love again.
Here's our last 3, 2, 1, switch sides. About 80% of the weight in the right foot, 20% in that left foot. That's kickstanding back. Core stays tight. We go in 3, 2, 1, match it, 40 seconds. Here's our last 3, 2, 1, recover onto a new superset, and we have bodyweight Copenhagen plank ups starting on the left. Right forearm goes on the mat, left foot goes onto your bench or chair, right foot on the bottom. We squeeze the bench at the top, assist with that left hand as needed. This one is tough, rest pause as needed in 3, 2, 1, take it up, squeeze, take it down with control. Take it up, squeeze those inner thighs, take it down with control. Now, if this is too much, this is very, very challenging. You can always just shorten the lever to your knees to make it a little bit more doable. Still very challenging. Here's our last 3, 2, 1, flip it around. Other side is next. So your right foot, I'm not mirroring you anymore. Your right leg will be on top, left leg on bottom. Get set, we go right now. Come on, 55 seconds. If you performed it in the modified version last round, perform it the exact same way for this round. Inner thighs are the main focus here.
We could have the world to ourselves, going to a place that's far, staring at the stars for hours, 'cause you're a renegade. I could be the one who saved you from this place. We could be as one and we'll escape. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside.
Here's our last 3, 2, 1. Wow, recover. All right. Next up, we have a bodyweight Copenhagen plank hold starting on the left. You can do it with a long lever. You can do it with a short lever. You can combine the two, but match whatever you do on this side on the other side. All right, get set. We go in 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds. This is tough. Squeeze and hold as long as you can. If needed, you can rest, pause, and then get right back into it whenever you feel recovered. We only have 30 seconds left. I know it's burning. Come on, stay with me. Less than 10 seconds. You got this. Here's our last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Good news. We're done with that side. Bad news. We got to do the other side. Or is that good news? I don't know. All right, flip it around. Let's not think about it. We go in 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds. Hold and squeeze. Less than 10 seconds. You got this. Hold it. Here's our last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. take it down. All right, on to our banded burnout. So quickly place your band right above your knees, stand it on up. Now I'm going to use my fabric band. It's of medium-ish resistance, less recovery time, and now we have a 3 rounds. Starting with our 55-second round, banded lateral walks. Let's go. I'm taking it about 6 steps to the left. And then I'm taking it 6 steps to the right. By all means, if you have more room, feel free to take it more to the left and more to the right. Make sure you're keeping tension on the band throughout, and we're not letting those knees touch on the way in. This is really going to fire up the glute medius. 30 more seconds. Next up, we go directly into banded monster walks. 6 steps forward, 6 steps back. I know it's burning. We're going to keep burning it in 3, 2, 1. We'll start stepping it back at an angle. So we're stepping back and then at about 45 degrees. Once we hit 6, we're going to take it about 6 steps forward. Again, however much room you have. For me, that's right around 6-ish steps. Final 10 seconds, and then we get a 10-second recovery. Quotations, recovery. I know those glute meads are on fire. Here's our last 3. Wow, 2 and 1, recover. 10 seconds, we do it again. This time only 40 seconds per exercise, but it's one right into the other. In 3, 2, 1, banded lateral walks. We go straight into banded monster walks in 3, 2, 1. I know those glutes are on fire. Come on, you got this. Here's our last 3, wow, 2 and 1, recover. We're not done. We have one final round, 30 seconds per exercise, then we are done. We got this, 30 seconds, lateral walks in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. We end with 30 seconds of monster walks in 3, 2, 1. Come on, you got this. Final 30 seconds. Keep moving, keep repping it out. We got this. Here's our last 5, 4, wow, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, recover, wiggle that band off. Oh my goodness. Let's take that band off first and we will stretch next. Grab a drink if needed. And yeah. Okay, let's stretch. Grab a hold of something if you need to. I am still recovering mentally. Right hand stabilizes, left leg crosses over the right. So left ankle crosses over that right quad, hinge it back, and just open up that left glute. Gentle press on that left inner thigh to open it up even more. And let's switch sides. Right ankle crosses over, right ankle crosses over left. I'm struggling. Gentle opening of the glute just by gentle pressing down on the right inner thigh. Shake it out. Let's find our bench. After I cry a little bit more. All right foot goes onto the bench. Little hip flexor, quad stretch, reach up and over. Slowly release, extend the right leg, dorsiflex at the ankle, hinge from the hips, feeling a stretch along the back of the right leg into the hamstring. Now open it up and over, hitting that inner thigh. And let's do that on the other side. Left foot comes onto the bench, hinge it forward, right arm reaches up and over. Extend the left leg back, dorsiflex at the ankle, feeling a stretch along the back of the left leg, along the hamstring, maybe into the calves. Then turn it, feeling a stretch now, reach up and over, feeling a stretch along the inner thighs and side body. And slowly release from that. Let's take it all the way down to the ground. Left leg extends, right knee bends, and then open up if that feels good to you. Taking it to a Cossack squat, and slowly take it to the other side, opening. Now come to the center for a little Malasana squat. You can stay high or you can get low and just feel that tailbone gain a little bit of length, a little bit of space. To come out of this, just kind of hinge it forward with the hands and come to a forward fold. Sway side to side for a little ragdoll pose. Yeses and nos with the head if that feels good. Bring all swaying to a stop. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, full forward fold. See if your head can hang a little bit deeper. And then root to rise, inhale up. Exhale, side bend up and over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend up and over to the left. Inhale up and exhale. We're done, my friends. Let's do that one more time. Inhale up, exhale. Nice work today. As long as you tried your best, that is what matters the most. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, but most importantly, have an amazing rest of the day. You rock.